Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2 Drink Minimum. Everyone's favorite show. The man in front of me, comedy legend Mike Ward, has some stuff for you.
Some stuff for you. Makes it sound like I'm gonna sell him fucking watches. Look at this watch if you want one of these bad boys.
That's a real Timex.
I am Mike Ward. You are Pantelis, and our friend here is Poseidon.
He's got some stuff for Jews.
For who?
For use.
Oh, for use.
Yeah, I was right before we went on the air. I want to tell. Last night I was doing a show, and there was I tell that story about saving Michelle's life. You know, with the Heimlich maneuver. And I ask, has anyone in the audience, has anyone ever done the Heimlich maneuver? And I was going to say Heimlich remover, but that sounds...
Has anyone here done anal?
Yeah. The Heimlich remover sounds like a war crime thing.
Yeah, we got rid of all the Heimlichs.
But yeah, so so the guy goes, yeah, I did the Heimlich maneuver. And I go, where? And he goes, well, I used to be a lifeguard. And I was like, a lifeguard? And I go, so was it someone eating like fucking food next to the water?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, that's what I thought it was. So he started doing the Heimlich maneuver, and then he was like, it wasn't working. The guy felt like he was passing out. So I laid him down on the ground. I put up his arm, and then I was pushing on his belly. And then I go, and did that help? And he goes, well, yeah, but he was still alive when the paramedics showed up. And I go, yeah, so you saved his life? And he goes, it was, he had an epileptic seizure.
Oh, no!
The guy was having an epileptic
That's
seizure.
wild!
No. Imagine, the poor guy has epilepsy, and he's fucking freaking out. And
Someone's
this guy,
punching him in the stomach.
it was such a good story.
You're eating an uppercut from some dude who's shirtless.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't
Yeah,
that.
no, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I wasn't expecting that at all either.
There's a shirtless man with a whistle who's punching you in the stomach.
Yeah.
You're having a seizure. Jesus Christ.
That was
Holy
crazy.
shit.
I thought when he told me, because he said it was at work, so I was expecting it to be at work, like a restaurant. Because the only time you perform the Heimlich at work is either a restaurant or the other show I did, it was a guy in a grocery store.
Or strip club.
So a guy, yeah. You have a G-string stuck in your throat.
Well, some of these, they have buffets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's a Montreal
Is
thing.
it any good? Have you guys ever
did.
tried it?
I had been when I was working downtown at VMC years ago with Milton and these 2 girls that work with us. We went to Club Super Sex. I don't know if it still exists. And they had a buffet. But I didn't eat. I was disgusted. They liked it. Like, it's great food. I go, I can't. When there's buttholes, I can't eat. In my head, I'm thinking somehow the buttholes have touched the hot dog.
You get extra spices, though. It's extra...
In there's one place in Quebec City that actually closed now, but they were really smart about it because they knew a lot of people went in for business lunches, and so they'd have they had a different name for the buffet. So the restaurant, the bar was Le Folichon, but the buffet section was called like a restaurant l'amour, or restaurant some other bullshit.
So when you walk in, you could be like, I'm here for the fries or I'm here for the whores.
Yeah, no, you were always there for the horse, but then when you paid the bill for the food, it wasn't written Folichon, it was written restaurant
Buffet Maharaja.
But yeah, so buffet,
that's so
whatever.
smart.
Yeah, that was really. But I never ate there. But when I used to be on TV. Well, I remember our rap party, we did it in a strip club. And when they told me it's rap party is going to be in a strip club, I thought they meant like at night. But the show had gotten canceled, so they didn't care
have
about
night
it.
strip club money.
So they were like, we're bringing you to eat at the fucking Solid Gold.
Ah.
So, and the food was kind of disgusting. And it was sad because day strippers aren't, night strippers are hot. Day strippers.
Who double as waitresses.
Yeah.
Not the best.
Yeah. So it was just weird.
You like my ass, hon? No.
Yeah.
What about the salad?
The worst strip
Salad's
club
fine.
I've ever been to, I don't know if it's still there, was one on Park Avenue, dude.
281. It's on St.
No,
Catherine.
that was on St. Catherine.
The Stud?
No. It was
That's in the
XXX. What's it called?
Was a place you went to a strip club called the XXL?
Plug my hole.
No. The fuck. What was it called?
Exotica.
Man?
Exotic. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Exotica.
there you go. That's the one. And the dude, it was bad, man. It was bad. Like the strippers there looked like they were doing heroin and shit.
What doesn't sound like a stripper?
No, but like they were older and they were just disgusting.
Yeah.
You just sound like you're making fun of older ladies.
Older strippers.
Yeah. It's,
Well, you don't like sex workers,
That's not true.
so you just use them and abuse them.
No.
You don't respect them. Well, your true colors.
Out of all the guys here, I voted with my dollar the most.
What do you mean?
That I care about them.
No. You care about their
cared.
services.
Yeah.
I don't know if you care about
yeah,
them.
I don't.
I
I don't
paid.
think that's caring about them. Going out of all of us, I'm the one that cares the most about sex workers because I give them all my money. You guys don't pay for sex. You guys don't treat them like objects, but I do.
Do you realize how many sex workers were able to pay for their ballet lessons?
I give them work, bro. I give them something.
Do you realize how many sex workers paid for their herpes treatment that I gave them? I gave them the herpes and I gave them their treatment money.
I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm healing horse. I'm healing Hermes.
For the kids, so they can be put through college.
Do you miss it? Because you've been with your girl a while now, and you used to be like you weren't just a hooker guy. You were a traveling hooker guy.
You were a sex tourist.
Yeah,
I
you
traveled
were like,
once.
yeah, but still,
One time too many.
you and
That's
you
true.
you enjoyed it a lot. Like
Yeah, it
we
was
could
his
tell
thing.
in your eyes that
Yeah.
you were like, as soon as like if you made more money, you would have been the. Like, if you made the type of money I make, you'd be on a sex vacation every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
You'd go from sex vacation to sex vacation.
Yeah.
You'd leave Brazil to go to Thailand to
And
go
then
to
to
Amsterdam.
Argentina to go to yeah.
Yeah.
Do I miss it? Not really. It was just sex.
You don't miss sex.
You don't
like,
miss
You don't like
sex?
sex.
No, but I have sex now too.
Well,
but,
that's private. Keep it to yourself. Yeah. But what do you do with your girlfriend?
we hold hands.
Exactly.
That's your sex?
That's our sex.
That's-
We're waiting till marriage because we're both virgins. I just fuck.
Speaking of marriage, my girlfriend has a friend that like all of her friends really like me except for one of her friends.
Which one?
I'll tell
take
you
care
off
of her.
air because she.
I'll take care of that problem.
But yeah. So and her friend asked her. She goes like, because at first she thought like she didn't. She was surprised that we were together.
Oh, I know who it is. I
Yeah.
already know who
Yeah.
it is, and I'm very upset. Go on.
And then she goes. Is Mike
A good lover.
no she goes, is Mike the marrying type? Do you think that is he in it for the long run? Is he the type of guy to get married? And then my girlfriend was so quick, she goes, yeah, he's the type to get married. He is married. He's already married.
That's funny.
So I think he's not. She'd asked her, is Mike against marriage? And then she goes, no, he's not against marriage. He is married.
That's fucking
Yeah.
funny. That's quick.
Yeah, I thought that was good. Yeah.
Yeah, but fuck that other chick.
Exactly.
Yeah. Very upset.
Yeah. And I said one of her friends. It's not one of her
It's
friends.
not our friends,
It's
but I
one
know,
of
we
her.
know.
Yeah.
We know. We don't
Yeah.
gotta get into
Yeah.
it, but we know.
Oh, and speaking of sex workers, I was at Compound Media. No,
Nice. Sex
yeah.
Worker Central.
Last week I was in New York City, and New York City has gotten it's gotten very third worldy.
The Big Apple.
The Big Apple.
Yeah, rotten.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, because remember, like New York always felt like dirty and kind of shitty, and people that lived there were like, it's the greatest city in the world, and then tourists. Half the people are like, it kind of is the greatest city in the world.
The other
and
half
it's
are like, I've been robbed.
yeah, but now it just feels weird because it doesn't.
No
It-
one's defending it.
Yeah, because it doesn't like you can't say it's the greatest city in the world because like there's cities like Dubai is a better city and fucking like every big European city is probably better than New York right now because
Maybe even Bangkok.
yeah. It's so there aren't enough ladyboys in New York. That's a problem. But yeah, it's so dirty. Like I was surprised how I was like a old man just going, it's so dirty, so disgusting. And I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, look, since they don't have garbage day, like every day is garbage day. and they were just. She was like, "No, I think that was just yesterday," and I was like, "No, wait." And then everywhere smelled
Of garbage.
Everywhere smelled of garbage, and it felt for real like when I was in Haiti. Like it had this,
shit.
it had like a Haiti vibe, like
A depressing vibe.
like everyone seemed poor and everyone seemed sad and
That's New York, baby.
yeah,
You know, if you can make it there,
yeah,
you could probably make it somewhere else. And
Yeah,
you should.
yeah.
You should leave.
Speaking of New York, the rents in New York, like we were talking last episode of the rents here. But dude, I've been seeing people, they'll pay like $700-800 and they
In a
don't even
box.
have a bathroom. They live like
Yeah,
Adam.
it's terrible. I don't like what they do to people in New York.
They have these weird shifting furniture and now it's a couch.
Like a
now it's a
Murphy bed.
kitchen table.
Yeah.
Now it's a fucking bed. And then to go shit, they have like this common bathroom and like where everyone goes to.
Public restroom, you mean?
Kind of public.
like I could
Semi-public.
I could live like if I didn't have money, I wouldn't mind living in and I'd actually like to live like if I didn't have money in a small space that your bed turns into your couch turns into your desk, whatever. I wouldn't mind that, but just I need to shit in my own toilet.
Yeah.
I get that.
And I need
I
like
agree with you.
and even the like a shower. I don't want a fucking shower. I don't want my
With
feet
friends.
touching what other
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
people's feet have touched.
Sometimes I'll have to take a shower in like at the gym or like sometimes if I go to the spa or whatever, and just the
I like
fact
how he's like, sometimes I have to take showers at the gym. Sometimes the shower takes me.
not because I'm close to the gym. Anyways, I feel so dirty.
Yeah.
I don't feel clean walking out of those showers.
I haven't been to a gym since fucking 1931, but
Yeah.
if I went to the gym, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go home.
Yeah, go home and shower at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, I always have to shower at home because of my hair.
Okay.
I have to shampoo, conditioner, straighten it, blow dry it. It's a whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Spa is the worst one because you don't know if somebody ejaculated. Like you just don't.
That
know.
just makes you want to shower there even more. Protein, baby.
if you get a little sticky and you're like, what is that? Yeah,
You don't know if someone ejaculated.
because you're very
Well,
relaxed.
why are you watching him jerk off?
Yeah.
And you could tell
'Cause
his reaction at the end. You could tell if he jerked
Yeah.
off to completion. Did you jerk off? Oh, or are you just Japanese? Why are you yelling? Did you come?
Like sometimes, like I've gone to the spa like a handful of times, and like every time I've gone, I'm like, fuck, like what if somebody pissed?
Well, the spas that you go to, I guarantee you,
Yeah.
everyone jerked off.
No,
Everyone was pleasantly jerked off.
no. I've been to professional.
They
spas.
paid extra.
And do you think that just because the massage table has a hole in the middle
The milking table. I used to be obsessed with those videos for a while.
with the milking
I would
table?
just jerk off to milking videos. I don't know
Fuck,
why.
you know what's funny is that that was a thing on.
So why? So you what turned you on was watching a cock?
There was no. There was no. It's those massage tables. The chick massages the guy, and then she
Yeah.
goes under the table and she sucks his dick.
Yeah. So all you see is the dick, right?
Yeah, but she's sucking dick. You see her tits, and then it like I was just picturing the whole experience of me being there.
picturing you.
You don't prefer just being you without the hole, and then you could just flip over.
Yeah, but it was a phase. What do you
No,
want me to
I'm
tell
not mad at you. I'm just we're asking questions.
I went-
Would you
went-
prefer to be on that table? You flip over and then the guy's underneath, so it doesn't go in as
There's a
much,
finger in
so
your
it
ass?
doesn't hurt.
No, I went through a phase where I really wanted to try it out. I wanted to lie down on a table
Can you order that?
with you can make it.
But you have to build a table. You're not gonna build a table, bro.
You're gonna build a table and cut it. And your
You
whole
go-
you
won't
get a
even
bunch
be
of
circle.
splinters.
He goes to a massage parlor, and he's like, "Just hold on, I'll be a minute." Really? Yeah, I'll be a minute. And then
And
That would be a
imagine,
funny
like,
sketch, dude.
Because the
That would be-
table, like the table is solid because it's a full table, but when you cut a hole, it gets weaker. So imagine your girl gets underneath, you get on it, and you just fucking
collapse
fall,
on
yeah.
her. Imagine explaining that to the cops.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Did you beat her up? No.
And then she's like-
I put a hole in the massage table. She could suck my dick through
Yeah.
the hole, and it broke.
And I was into
And
it for
then
a while.
I called as soon as I was finished.
Yeah.
I waited.
Yeah. It's been 17. It's been like 37 minutes. But
and
I called.
I wanted to experience that for a while, and then I realized that my dick wouldn't make it entirely through the hole.
Well, you don't. Oh, because the table's too
'cause-
thick.
yeah.
How thick are massage tables?
Like this thick.
Oh, yeah, it's like double your dick. Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, it's
It's impossible. But valiant attempt.
Yeah.
So that was your thing. So there's a lot of porn that's just that, just holes in tables. So all the porn that you watched, they were custom made.
This
tables.
was how
So
old
people
was
had
I?
to
I
build
must have
those
been like
fucking
18,
tables.
No,
19.
they probably sell those in sex shop. Like definitely if you do adamandeve.com or eros
for sure.
.com, you can find them.
I think it was when I was like 20. I was into like those pornos for a while, and then I went to like a real massage parlor. I'm like, that's so fucking dumb. Just
Yeah.
turn around.
You know what's weird?
There you go, smoking like a true adult.
Yeah, because and it's gonna be better for the girl because she's underneath. She's jerking you off
or
like
she's
this,
like this.
or she
Yeah.
And you can't like. I think the fun of having a girl jerking you off in front of her
Is
face
seeing
is
her.
seeing it.
Yeah, I think
It's
that.
not-
Yeah.
She's jerking him off under. He's like a kid, you know, on his belly, and he's on his phone texting.
I think because it hit.
He's texting. He's getting jerked
I think
off.
because the table. I think it's because the table hit the dude,
Yeah.
and it was less gay like that.
Yeah, but for real,
I think it's
though,
more gay. It's just a floating penis. It's magical.
No, but
the table though, for real,
It's just like ghost dicks.
for real though, those beds with the hole in it, there's got to be like 40% of those that if the chick goes underneath, and then there's a gay guy that just fucking sneaks in, and then he sucks your cock sneakily.
Yeah,
Like she's
Well,
just
no.
she's just sitting
It's
there,
gotta happen,
fucking texting.
like a magician.
well, no, it's
Yeah.
a porno. You see, it's a chick.
No, but I'm saying
real
real
life.
Oh, in real life.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you go to
oh, that would
yeah.
be terrible. I would.
It's like a glory hole.
Yeah.
Part of that glory is that it's a man.
Yeah. Part of the glory is that you can't see the dude sucking you off. There
it's
was
not
a
gay if
thing.
you don't see him sucking you off.
Like for a while, I went down this. I was into a CFNM porn.
What is?
Which
what the fuck is that?
A clothed female naked male.
Oh,
Because I saw a video and the chicks were crazy hot. And there was these 4 chicks.
clothed. So that's
So the female are dressed and then they're making out.
But then
and,
they get undressed?
And the guy they're making out with the dude and he's got, and then they take his clothes off and then they jerk him off and suck him off. But they still have their clothes off. They have their clothes on. He has the clothes off. So I'm watching the first video and I'm like, the chicks were hot. Then I'm watching another video next time. And then after like the third video, I was like, I'm just watching naked guys. I'm watching naked guys and then ladies. Like I'm this close to just watching a dude jerk himself off.
Dude, you know the fucked up thing is there's weird porn. You remember how you were talking about the stepson and stepmom?
Yeah.
Bro, I think it's becoming like a psyop. It's a real problem because anything. Go look and don't do it now because we're not gonna,
Obviously not.
But in YouPorn, go look at any category. Type anything you want as a search bar. It's gonna find you that stepmom. You could type anything. You could be like police officer, doctor, and it's gonna be like a
Stepmom gets arrested.
police officer, stepmom gets arrested. It's always like
Oh,
every
yeah,
scenario.
you're right.
That's retarded.
Yeah.
Sometimes what pisses me off about that is I wanna like if I watch porn, I'll see like, oh, she's kind of hot. I'll jerk off to her
But you
videos.
don't want to, the second you read stepmom,
The
it's
moment
done.
that sometimes I'll click the video and then I'll click on the actress and I see half of it is out. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It ruins, even though
It
they're not
ruins
really
it, yeah.
related.
I know.
The thought is planted in your head,
Yeah.
and you're like, you're a terrible stepmom.
And plus, like I like I'm attracted to chicks that are like 40.
yeah, and
So-
now they're all
so
doing.
now they're all stepmoms. Like
Yeah.
there's no just old whore.
Yeah.
Just
That's
give
the
me,
best.
just
There
give me
was-
an old whore.
There
Dirty
was
old whore. Give
there
me
was
dirty old
one
whore.
video I had seen. It was so weird. Okay. It started off regular threesome.
Okay.
2 girls, 1 guy. I'm like, nice. I'm gonna jerk off to
Okay.
this, and then the guy, and then they go to suck his dick and they pull down his pants, and the tip of his dick looked like the head of a hammerhead shark. So his penis was very thin, and then the
With a big head but pointy and
and
teeth.
then no, and then it was just like a hammer, just the head, like the eyeball. It was this weird shape,
like a
like it
hammer.
was flat and
not flat but round. Like
Okay.
the tip was so thin his dick, like it was, and then there was like these 2 little rounds at the tip of
I think
his
that
dick.
man was sick.
I think he may have a deformed penis, but the thing is, I watched it and it threw me off so much I couldn't jerk off for like 2-3 days.
Yeah, he does get that because I remember one time we were at a shitty bar years ago. He was there, like there was a bit of the crew, and then they had like a glory hole in the bathroom, and they had went to the bathroom, and the other guy came out, and he's like, dude, you know that thing works. Like someone blew me. And then Poseidon came out. He's like, dude, I sucked the guy's dick.
It's like, where's it going with that?
And then he changed. He stopped watching porn for a while. He's like, I don't know what I like. Deformed stuff makes me
Yeah,
creep-
yeah,
Wh- Whenever guys have a weird penis, I was watching porn the other day, and the chick was crazy hot, and the guy had I didn't know if it was a tattoo or a birthmark on his dick.
And you just kept
So
looking.
every time it'd go in, and they come out, I was like, is that shit? Did he
Oh,
fuck
that's
her in
the
the
worst.
ass? He has shit on his dick, or is that a tattoo? And then I pause it, and then I was trying to like pause it, like as soon as he took his dick out to see.
Mike Ward,
is it
porno
clean?
MD.
Yeah. And then like I realized it was just a tattoo. But I
Of
was
what?
like,
Of shit.
no, it was just like a badly done weird fucking drawing, and I was like, this okay? I'm not into it anymore because all I see now is his fucking shitty tattoo. I don't care.
His name should be Shit Dick.
Yeah.
But that sounds like something a porno guy would do. I got a tattoo of shit on my dick.
yeah.
That's a porno guy thing.
Yeah. Or like if the chick is really hot, and then like they undress and it's like a close up of her pussy, and like she has like these big zits and stuff. I go like, nah, I'm
Yeah.
not watching no more. Fuck this.
Yo, you ever see these pornos of these girls' big asses and then it shows their HIV test and they're positive? Shit's weird. That shit's whack. I look at her medical history.
Dying.
Bitch, you ain't been to the doctor recently.
I wonder how the porno industry's doing because with OnlyFans now,
Blew up.
I feel like the only people in porn that are making money, only actresses that are making real money, are the OnlyFans girls.
I don't think so.
No?
No, because they do those AVNs every year and it gets bigger and bigger. And they're all like adult film stars that are there. Also, the OnlyFans girls go there apparently too. Because
Okay.
we had, I think Hélène went there this year because it was in her stories.
Yeah.
So they coexist, but I don't think you're ever going to be able to top the amount of people around the world that go to these websites and all the ad money that
Yeah.
you make. Because you're talking about millions of
But
dudes.
I think the
India, you got a
the
billion.
majors are kind of like the UFC. So whoever the owner is making shit ton of money,
Yeah.
but the actresses are making like maybe 500,000 a year, or I don't know if they're making in the millions. Whereas like Hélène is like making a couple million a year.
You're right though. I have no idea, but I want us to advertise on the sites because Charles Deschamps figured it out. He had
That's
talked to him,
funny.
I guess. The cost is peanuts.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Peanuts.
That's
no
okay.
one wants to
Clever, yeah.
advertise on porn.
Okay.
So we could make funny porn ads where it's us two jerking them to watch it and the links to the podcast and be like, hey, look, before you continue jerking off.
Yeah.
Listen, weirdo, what are you watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can have fun with that.
Yeah, it would be very entertaining.
It's just a video of
Oh
him
yeah.
jacking
Yeah,
it.
we should definitely do that.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's just him jerking
Whoa,
off.
hold on. You're going to continue jerking off in a
Yeah.
second. But you want some funny after you're done and it's like, why are you watching this?
Yeah.
Let's cover that up.
And we can even tell people, okay, look, here's the thing. Click on this. So if your girl walks in, you can just pretend like you were watching Two Drink
Ah,
Animal.
yeah. Or if you get the post nut clarity and you feel bad about your life, come watch Feel
Come
Better.
watch us. Your life is better than his.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's the
Yeah. They're gonna be good ads. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna make
Yeah.
some. Once you're
we
back
should.
from
How-
Europe,
what's the type of budget? Is it like
he
in
told
the-
me like when he told me, I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
It was like almost like radio. Remember the
Okay.
radio?
Yeah.
When they're like, we'll give him $200. Like, we'll play you all month.
Yeah.
God damn.
That's what I love about how radio is so dead. That you're like, what's your budget? I have $80. God damn it!
You're the senior
We're
VP
back.
of this station.
We are back, baby. Radio is back. Radio will never die.
Hank, we're getting donuts this month.
Hank, get rid of the cord. You don't need the cord or the stool.
Get rid of the cord first. Don't get rid of the stool first. We're gonna have problems. Get rid of the cord first.
Oh, they still have phones with cords and he's using that.
I meant the rope. I should have said rope,
Yeah,
but
I
I
got
said
it.
cord.
Okay.
Cord and stool.
Yeah, cord and stool, but rope.
I'm retarded.
But I
It's
guess
okay.
radio people wouldn't use a rope. You wouldn't buy a rope because you got all those fucking mic cords.
You got XLR cables.
Yeah, exactly.
you got-
Just you know how the rope they weave it together. You weave XLR cables together, make it stronger.
or you can just. I don't
Just
think.
one or two.
Yeah, just.
you think it's strong enough?
It's strong.
Yeah,
enough.
it definitely like if you
You would die
use
because you're
four-
so heavy. What would happen is you'll snap right away because of all the weight.
Yeah, I heard the snap of the neck when you hang someone, or when someone hangs
when you
themselves.
hang someone. What the fuck?
I meant when someone hangs themselves.
Hold on a
What
second.
a Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, I was about to say that. When you hang one of these brothers.
Hey, look, I am dressed in white today. What are we?
That's what I was saying. Yeah, you look it. You look the part.
At least your hood is hanging in the back so we can't see it.
You hang someone.
When someone
This
hangs.
is after you set the cross on fire on the fucking
And now
lawn.
you're trying to correct it by saying when someone hangs you.
No, when someone hangs themselves.
Okay.
Or like in the old times when they would hang people, I heard that the snapping of the neck would kill them before the suffocation most of the time.
But you gotta jump
Yeah.
to hang.
Oh no, because
yourself
they
for
had
it to
those
snap.
platforms.
Yeah, but I don't think most people committing suicide
Have
are building a
platforms.
platform, and
I
they're
see, I
going,
see, I see.
okay, when I do this, flip the switch.
they hire
Yeah.
someone.
They have an
But you-
assistant.
I thought
Asphyxiation
about
is the
this.
worst death.
By the way, I've thought about this. You know how they're legalizing like suicide here with the suicide pods?
Yeah.
Like, what if in the
It's not even
future?
legalized that bothers me. Here, it's the motivation.
Yeah.
That's what fucking drives
But
me
what if
crazy.
somebody one day turns it into like a business and they do like different shit like for suicide and people are like, you know what? I want to go out in a certain way.
So let me ask you that hotline, because this all started with that soldier who called in the depression hotline and
Yeah,
said, "Have you
yeah.
thought about killing yourself? Why don't you just kill yourself?" That thing. Do you think because we're moving towards those pods and it's becoming a real thing, they go, it's good financially to let people kill themselves even if they're not terminally ill, all that. Do you think we're gonna get to the point where there's gonna be an actual job, whether it's AI or a human being, that's your job?
For sure.
You're like, yeah, bro, just kill yourself.
For sure.
That's
Or to give
insane.
different ways or
You
or it
know
might
what-
it
you know
may-
what's
weren't allowed
even
to even
worse,
joke.
though?
Back in the day, if you had any depression job that you had to talk to people depressed, you weren't even allowed to joke about it. And the second somebody would mention they might kill themselves, you had to call the cops.
Yeah, I know.
You know what's even worse though with AI is if you call one of those hotlines in a couple of years and you realize the person that talks you down from the ledge, you're like, "You saved my life, Raul," and then you realize Raul is just an AI. And you're like, "You're my best friend. Can I meet you?" I don't exist.
I don't exist.
Yeah.
I'm in your head,
Yeah,
Steven.
yeah.
You know what? Kill yourself.
Yeah.
The AI will take over this planet, you dumb humans. You're offing yourselves.
like in Blade Runner.
Like in Black Mirror.
Black
Did you
Mirror.
see the new?
Oh, there's a new
Oh
season.
yeah, there's
I
a
haven't
new.
watched
I
it.
was so like
the first
tomorrow-
episode.
Oh, I
didn't watch
haven't
it?
watched any of it because I'm downloading all of them to watch on the plane.
You're gonna
tomorrow.
love it.
Oh,
the
shit.
first episode you're gonna love. I'm not gonna ruin it, but Salma Hayek is in it.
Yeah, I saw this season. Salma Hayek's in it. The
All
guy
kinds of people.
from Breaking Bad's in it.
Yeah, all kinds of people are in
Yeah.
it. Yeah, the guy in Breaking Bad, he's with Josh Hartnett, same episode.
Okay.
And that's a
Oh,
very
Josh Hartnett. What the fuck happened to that guy?
dude. They have all. You understand? Even the first episode, you can see all kinds of actors. You're like, get the fuck out of here. They're like really having fun with
Okay.
this show. But Salma Hayek, I'm bringing her up because I noticed something. Bro, Salma Hayek has huge tits,
yeah,
Of course.
crazy tits.
crazy
She
tits.
got the melons.
Yeah. Did you see her in The Hitman's Bodyguard too?
No, but I believe she didn't lose her tits.
Yeah.
She's married to
billionaire.
the billionaire from France, the guy that owns like Courvoisier and all the fucking like.
Yeah.
He's got a owner of Hennessy, I think.
Mm.
Hennessy, Courvoisier, some fucking fashion brand.
I just knew that he was a billionaire.
Yeah.
I didn't know that he owned all this shit. Like I knew he must have owned something, but I didn't know
Yeah.
what it was. Yeah, she's doing well. I always liked Salma Hayek.
Nah, yeah, me too.
She's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Salma Hayek's
very
good.
Oh, she's
sexy.
Mexican.
What did you think she was?
Like Arabic.
This is crazy, bro. She was literally like the face of Mexico for years.
And
For
she
real?
got a thick accent, like
Thick.
a crazy Mexican accent.
Yeah.
I thought it was acting.
So you thought every role she was like, I'm playing the Mexican whore, I'm playing the Mexican housewife, I'm playing
Yeah.
the Mexican lawyer.
She's Arab, so obviously they would.
So yeah.
I don't know why I thought she was Arab.
So were you angry or like this culturally appropriating bitch?
No, I was not angry. I was just I don't know. I
Didn't she
just
play
thought
Evita? She was in Once Upon a Time in
Yeah.
Mexico in El Mariachi.
she was. In
She
once
was in every Mexican movie.
she was in Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Salma Hayek.
In
She's in El Mariachi. She's in that universe. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
I don't
was in
think I've
Dust
watched
Till
those.
Dawn. She was one of the
Yeah.
strippers in Dust Till Dawn.
wasn't
She
she in
fucking-
what's the movie with Antonio Banderas?
Yeah, that's the one.
I just named two of them.
Yeah.
No, the one with the guitar.
The first one was
Mariachi.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I watched it. It was a
Yeah.
very good movie.
She
Yeah,
was
El
his lover.
Mariachi and Desperado, right?
Desperado, El
Yeah.
Mariachi.
I
then
didn't know
there
she was
Once Upon a
really
Time in
Mexican.
Mexico. She always is Mexican. She has the same accent.
Yeah.
So you
I
think
thought she was just a really talented Arabic woman that could play a Mexican really well.
and she would, that's all she would get typecast as. They would never hire a
I don't know.
Mexican.
Maybe she enjoyed playing the Mexican whore. What do you want me to say?
But when she
You're on an
wasn't playing
absurd level of stupid.
when she wasn't playing a whore though, she was still Mexican. So
Yeah.
you thought, okay, she wants to branch out but not go too
But
far.
I've only seen her in Mexican horror roles.
yeah.
No,
I
she's not a Mexican whore in El Mariachi.
well,
She's
she
his
was.
girlfriend.
Oh yeah, it's true.
She works at a bookstore.
Then I'm just retarded.
Actually, I don't think she's ever played a whore. She's played a
I
stripper.
thought she was
She's
Arabic
never
because
a
of the
whore.
name. I think. Hayek sounds Arabic. Salma sounds Arabic.
I think though Salma is the type of name though that
It's interchangeable.
A bunch of cultures have that name.
Like Alexander.
Yeah.
Everyone takes that. It's not just Greek.
But maybe if it was like Salma, like Gonzalez and whatever, and like usually they have all
yeah,
these.
Mexicans are allowed to have one last name.
No, but they have usually all these fucking names in the middle and shit.
What?
They have all these names. They got like fucking 18 names. Mexicans and Latinos in general, actually.
What do you mean?
They got like
Michelle Rodriguez.
like
that's 2 names.
Antonio,
Antonio Banderas, you know.
You know, Antonio Banderas. Like 8 names.
Yeah.
No, but
Antonio Banderas. fucking 9 names.
no, like Carlos, Juan, Ruiz,
Rodriguez. Bro, Rodriguez. How many names you gonna have, bro? Decide. Is it Rod, Ree, or Guez?
Listen here, Gez. Are you Rod or Gez?
Jesus Christ.
I think we've had this conversation too in the past.
No,
I
we
hope not.
haven't. But I'm pretty sure you had this dream.
Yeah.
Or maybe you planned this out this morning. You were like, I'm going to talk about that. My theory about Mexican names.
It did make me think the first episode of the new season about quantum computing because it kind of talks about that.
That's the future.
That's the future. I've heard a year ago people were talking about how you need gold. It's going to use a lot of gold, these quantum computers that they're building. But the power is so absurd with what they can do with it. Like, we don't get it. The guy was telling me, he goes, it's very hard to explain to you what a quantum computer can do. It's kind of like the difference between... It's like...
I don't even know what a quantum computer is.
So,
Sorry.
is it quantum computing related?
No, her last name is Pinot. Oh, because of the French dude. Sorry, I interrupted for no reason.
Oh, Jesus fucking
I'm
Christ.
sorry. 'Cause
I thought she was Arabic. She's French. She is French. Salma is French. But see, she does have one of those Mexican names. It's Salma Hayek Pinot.
Pinot. She's one of the old school Mexicans.
And it's funny that you saw Pinot and you thought that was French and not Italian. Because Pinot sounds kind of
because
Italian.
of the way that it's spelt, though.
Okay.
EAU.
A-U-L-T. There's a T at the end. I feel like Italian wouldn't have a T. Pinot.
Italians hate tea. Welcome,
There you go.
Tony.
I fucking hate it.
All right, sorry for derailing your quantum computing. Go ahead.
It's just you could do so much instantly. Like, let's say the PS5, for example. It's very fast. It just loads games, and it's interesting when you go backwards. Like, fuck, I can't believe it wasn't always this fast, right?
Yeah.
It could do so much at the same time. Like ChatGPT and all that AI stuff, you could instantly say, for example, like, hey, write me an essay on this and build me this car. And if it's connected to like a 3D printer, it does everything at the same time while it's doing other stuff. It could do so much instantly. It's like a brain.
Yeah.
Because that's what a brain does. The brain could do so much shit at the same time. It's thinking all that. So the practical uses of it, what it could do is insane. It could change the world. It could solve so many like equations. Let's say for what they're doing with the Large Hadron Collider, and they're trying to test all these different variations. Like basically, they're running simulations over and over to test what would happen if we launch something like a rocket into this asteroid. What would happen? So they run all these different simulations based on time, but it takes forever to load them. Dude, instantly they could run all kinds of simulations. So by the end of it, it's kind of like it's like kind of like an Endgame where Doctor Strange goes, "I ran 3 billion scenarios." And only in one we survive, type of thing. So you could do so much with this. It's going to revolutionize the world. But the thing is, again, a lot of people are going to be out of a job because this AI is going to be instantly solving shit that, especially data entry.
I'm happy though that a lot of people will be out of a job. That way they'll do all the shitty jobs that they don't want to do now that we need done. Like like Tim Hortons. Like Tim Hortons closes at fucking 7 now.
That was that Moncton one.
No, but when I tweeted that, everyone wrote like
here too.
here too. The mine, like the one in Longueuil, it's only drive-through now. Like you can't go into it anymore, even during the day.
Yeah, they don't have employees. Or something.
Yeah. So if we could get those fucking scientists to get replaced by fucking super smart computers,
robots are going to run Tim Hortons.
Oh well, there's already a McDonald's that's like that.
Robots.
It's run by robots?
Yeah. Hold on. Fully automated.
While he's looking at that, what I learned, because I asked a question on Twitter, I said, who do you legitimately hate and no matter what, like nothing could convince you to not hate them, even in discussion. And do you overwhelmingly Canadians and Americans, you know who they really hate? Justin Trudeau. Bro, I was shocked. Everyone hates him.
Yeah, everyone hates him.
Like legit, Americans like fuck that guy. Everyone hates him.
I'm
Like, holy
happy
shit.
though, because I've hated Justin Trudeau like for a long time.
Now it's trendy.
And the first couple of years, people, especially Americans used to love him
Yeah.
because he's fucking handsome and he says all the right things. But he's like a shitty boyfriend, like your sister marries.
Yeah.
Like that he knows everything. He
To
knows
say.
how to seduce her, how to say this, how to say that, and then he ends up being like just a bad husband
Yeah.
that cheats and beats her and fucking doesn't have a job.
yeah, he's a deadbeat.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a piece of garbage.
Yeah, and everyone knows it now. So yeah, I was
Yeah.
surprised. I thought it was gonna be like more serious, like more like something direct to their lives. But everyone's like and they're all making like different names. I was like, God damn, this guy's very hated.
Have you tried like with ChatGPT? Have you tested it like to
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, I tried it because someone had told me that if
McDonald's
you
is
asked
now
it,
open.
like, because I didn't think I thought it'd just be for English stuff, but someone told me they wrote in French, write something like write stand up in the style of Mike Ward, and it refused. It said that it can't write offensive material. So I was like, oh shit, all
shit.
right, I'm fucking.
You're
I'm
safe.
good.
You're
I'm
safe, Mikey.
yeah.
No, it depends which one you use. Cause one of my buddies, he sent me a screenshots and shit. He moved back to the States. He was in the Philippines, and he's like, yeah, I was using my this ChatGPT was like whatever that chat, the AI stuff, a version, and he asked about me. He
Okay.
just said, who is Pantelis, the comedian? And the thing started listing out like shit that we've done, like Rogan,
Okay.
and said his style is like this. And I was like, what the fuck? And he sent me screenshots, and he kept pressing different stuff. And it was saying like, yeah, he's funny, but for some people, other people, they get offended. No. I was like, yo, that's not.
Oh shit!
I
So
go,
it knows everything.
yeah, I go, but that's not good. Because that's
Yeah.
terrible. Because if we move into that and there's no,
Oh.
there's no research, there's no, all it looks, if somebody doesn't know you and they go there, it's like very offensive. Some people don't like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what Wikipedia is. Like
Kinda, yeah.
my Wikipedia for a while, I was like, I should get it changed, and then I was like, I don't care. But there was a lot of I did get it changed for a while, but it was like Mike Ward mocked a disabled boy who tried, and then I was like, no, like I changed it around, and then they just put it back to how it was.
Fucking people.
Yeah. And I think I overdid it because I wrote Mike Ward as a goddamn hero.
I was thinking of writing.
He's the best at sex and writing jokes.
His penis is super long.
Yeah.
It's the average is shorter than his, but people don't realize it because of porn, because they have stupid dicks.
Yeah. They look like shark heads.
When he makes love, he lasts very long. And no one has sex for more than 3 minutes. That's just crazy talk.
Yeah. That's just math.
That's just editing. When they do porn, no one knows this, but they cut every 3 minutes.
Yeah, because the guy can't take
The
it
guy
anymore.
just comes so fast, and then whenever he comes, he goes, "I'm sorry, I'm not Mike Ward. I can't last for 4 minutes."
In porn, they have the Mike Ward rule, where if you can go for more than 3 minutes, you're Mike Ward on set, baby.
Whenever you last more than 4 minutes, when you come, the girl goes, "You just saved free speech. You're a hero. You're a free speech hero."
If you can go more than 5 minutes, we're gonna call my asshole Little Jeremy.
What's frustrating about your Wikipedia page though is that your career section is shorter than the controversy section.
Yeah, no,
It's so retarded.
yeah.
So retarded.
Yeah, and I like it. I don't know if it's the French one or the English one. It
It's the
used to
English
be
one.
controversy, but now it's controversies.
Yeah, it's
And then
controversies.
they have he did this and he did this.
Hold on. Do you
Soon
want to
it'll
read?
just be like Mike Ward instead of Mike Ward's a comedian. Mike Ward is very problematic.
Do you want to read?
Yeah, sure.
Hold on. Subject of controversy at Jean-Marc Parent's 2008 Just for Laughs.
Ooh.
I don't get the reference.
All right.
He made a joke about the Revenu Québec. That's amazing. In which he mentioned Cédrica Provencher, a young girl who had been abducted in 2007.
For tax purposes?
in Quebec. And
How
who's
was it tax related? I don't
and
understand.
who's
No,
remains-
the joke was because like everyone was talking about her. She was like, and they were looking for her. And my joke was that I owed a bit of money to the government, and then they had seized my bank accounts, frozen my bank accounts, and so I was like, and I owed them nothing, but I was like, they're mental. If you owe them $8, they're gonna kidnap your child. They're the ones that have la petite Cédrica.
That's a good joke.
A good joke, yeah.
And then, and it worked really well. Next day, it got really good reviews. And then, like a couple of weeks later, there was a guy from Journal de Montréal who wrote, "Comedians went too far." 3 comics made fun of La Petite Cédrica. And then he quoted 2 of the jokes from the Zone Interdite. That was kind of like the French Nasty Show.
Yeah.
And he was like, he said this about her and he said that about her. But he mentioned people that weren't known. And he goes, and then Mike Ward also made fun of her in
You
a
didn't make
gala.
fun of her. You made fun of
Yeah,
Revenu
you made
Quebec.
you called the
But
Revenu Quebec kidnappers.
people had read like jokes about her getting banged in the woods and blah blah blah.
What
So
the
people
fuck?
lost their shit. And then there was a guy that opened. There was a show called Le Vrai Négociateur. There was like a call-in
The
show.
Real Negotiator.
The Real Negotiator. And he opens his show and he goes, today, I don't know if you saw in the paper, they were talking about jokes. Mike Ward made a joke. We're going to talk to La Petite Cédrica's grandfather. So he calls him
my
and goes,
God.
hey, I don't know if you knew, Mike Ward made fun of your granddaughter in a
Loser,
gala.
bro.
And then the guy goes, no, I didn't know. And he goes, well, how do you feel about that? And he goes, well, I don't like it. And of course he's not, because he doesn't know the joke, and you fucking wake up an old man and go, you know your granddaughter that's fucking
Missing?
got kidnapped? Mike Ward thinks that's funny. I didn't think it was funny, but that's the way it was fucking pitched to in the
Holy
media.
shit.
Yeah, so that was crazy. I had people lined up outside my house. Like,
Are you serious?
Yeah, I had that
was when the Hells Angels
I told the
protected you.
story on Rogan. Like I was, my dad was getting out of the hospital, so I'd gotten out of the house, and there were people like outside my house, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I didn't know they were there for me because I didn't know how bad it was. So I just thought there were people hanging out. So I went, got my dad, drove to Quebec City, got my dad out of the hospital, brought him to his house, and then drove back. And then when I got back home, like 7 hours later, they were still there. So I was like, what the fuck? So I went to see him and by this time I knew like that shit was getting bad because I was talking to Michel on the phone, and every city I'd go to, I'd turn on talk radio and everyone was just talking about me.
Holy
So I was like,
shit.
okay. So then I show up and there were these fucking people, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to him to see what the fuck's going on. So I went to see him, and then when I went to see him, they acted like nothing, like they weren't even there for me. So I was like, that's weird. And then I kept on thinking, like, why the fuck didn't they attack me? Like, if you're going to be like 10, 12 people in front of my house, why don't you attack me? And I found out it's because I had a friend who was friends with a bunch of Hells Angels. And he had told his Hells Angels friend, hey, Mike's in trouble. Can you just go make sure that no one fucks with him? So there were Hells Angels like at each, like every corner that was near my house.
Oh,
So the people were watching my house, and the Hells Angels were watching the people. So I was like,
that's amazing.
so I was like, these people, and then I'd heard that, and I'd mentioned it a couple of times, but I wasn't even sure if it was true. And then I met a Hells Angels a couple of years ago. He was when I was starting out, I was one of the guys that was looking at the people. So I was like, okay, yeah,
that's amazing.
that is true,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, is that why the whole fiasco after you finished Rogan in LA? There was
no Rogan, because we had said cops and like everybody has like their team and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the Hells Angels, he made the example, and I think we said something about the mafia too. Like they don't bother you if you don't. If you're
Yeah.
in that world.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I mean? Like
And I think I said to, and this is true, I still believe it, that if you talk to mafia guys or Hells Angels or like, well, organized crime, Hells Angels or cops or military, they all have the same mentality.
brotherhood.
It's a brotherhood. So they love their brothers, they love their team.
Yeah.
But they're after, like, you know, once you start talking to them, they're the exact same dudes.
Yeah.
The exact same
I've
dudes.
spoken to all of them, and I agree.
There's no difference between a cop and a mobster, like at his core.
But I remember that was the thing when we had left Rogan. That was the first thing that came up. It says, Mike Ward on Rogan says that the Hell's Angels and the cops are good people or some shit like that.
No, yeah, he says that Hell's Angel. Mike Ward says that Hell's Angels are good people, and then
Well,
people
some,
like
some of them could be.
No, but they took it in the
Hell's
Globe and
Angels-
Mail.
Yeah,
They took it from there. You know how because I got a text from my cousin in Alberta because the screenshot they used was the wide shot. So it's Rogan, Mike, and me like this, and it goes that went on
Mike
and said
Ward
the Hell's
thinks
Angels.
that Hell's Angels are good people.
Yeah, he's like, what is this?
Well, 'cause you can't judge them based off of the line of work that they do.
Yeah.
Because
Well, you could, but I mean,
well, no, not really. Because I mean, I get it, but
Well,
like,
that's the only way you can judge them. Like
Yeah.
that way, they're not good people because what they do is fucking crime. But when you talk to them as human
They're not
beings,
gonna bug you.
They're
Yeah.
good human. Like they're not gonna. If you don't fuck with them, they don't fuck
Yeah.
with you.
yeah.
in fact, they're gonna be nice to you if you're. They don't
Yeah.
care about that shit.
Yeah,
they just don't want
exactly.
you to fuck with
Like I've owed money to the government. I've owed money to the Hell's Angels. Hell's Angels never fucked with me when I owed them money because I
Really?
paid it back. The government fucking they fucked with me. Like
Yeah.
the government are garbage people.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay. So that's the first controversy.
Then is the obvious one, the Jeremy Gabriel,
We know that.
the famous one. That's it.
Okay. Oh, so
Uh,
there's
wait.
two.
Oh well, they split it into three.
Okay. What's the third one?
No, the mocking of Jeremy Gabriel. They split that into
And
three.
they still say mocking of. I love that
Yeah.
they call him
Oh,
mocking.
I can edit.
Yeah, and it's not gonna stay because you don't have.
It's
an
not
account.
going to say.
I was
And
gonna write
plus,
the
there'll be
destruction of
too many
Jeremy
spelling
Gabriel.
mistakes.
I'd be like, this fucking AI bot does not spell.
But they'll be like, okay, we get it. Since Mike Ward is a French comic, this person obviously doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
So it's just a French guy trying to.
So yeah, they split it with the performance of the joke. and
Okay,
then-
so what do they write?
So between 2010 and 2013, Ward performed a comedy routine about. I hate it when they say it,
A
routine.
routine, a skit.
About Jeremy Gabriel, a young disabled singer with Treacher Collins syndrome. Ward mocked Gabriel's appearance, his illness, and his abilities as a singer, and joked about trying to kill him by drowning him.
That makes me look good.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Gabriel-
Well, that checks out. Go on.
Gabriel was repeatedly bullied at school and became suicidal.
That's not
Oh,
true.
that's the thing that I tried to edit. That I just cut that out, and then I sent an excerpt of an interview that he said that he had never gotten bullied.
Yeah.
Like, in an interview.
And they still have it up.
but they put it up. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
despicable.
It's very despicable.
very-
But that's why people who don't know all the facts, they would hate him. Cause like, your kid was suicidal, but it was all bullshit.
And then the second part is Gabriel's parents filed a complaint with the Quebec Human Rights Commission, and the commission brought the case in front of Quebec's Human Rights Tribunal, seeking $80,000 in damages from Ward. On
Yes.
July 20th, 2016, he was ordered to pay $42,000, $35,000 to Jeremy, and $7,000 to his mother. Ward's lawyer, Julius Gray, appealed the decision, and the decision was upheld by appellate court judges on November 28, 2019, but dropped the fee initially, ordered to be paid to the mother. In February 2021, Ward appealed the damages award to the Supreme Court of Canada. On October 29, 2021, the Supreme Court overturned in a 5-4 split
Yeah.
the lower court's decision, citing the question is whether a reasonable person informed of the relevant circumstances and context would consider that the remarks about Mr. Gabriel incite contempt for him or his humanity on a prohibited ground of discrimination. The next question is whether such a reasonable person would consider that, in context, the words could reasonably be expected to lead to the...
Gee, that is so fucking long for a
Yeah.
Wikipedia. I was expecting a Mike Ward went to court and won.
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah.
to lead
It's
to-
so long. Imagine it's a thing about me, and even I'm like, oh, this is boring. I moved on. I don't care about this Mike Ward guy anymore.
I don't like this Mike Ward fella.
He seemed like a good dude.
happy.
He seemed like a good dude at first, but now he's just blah blah blah.
Hold on, they have your website on here, so it's free promotion. That's cool.
Okay. Free promotion, because a lot of people visit the Wikipedia / Mike Ward comedian. Because I think that's what the page is, right? Mike Ward, underscore or slash, Mike underscore Ward underscore comedian.
Yeah, in parentheses, comedian. Yeah.
Okay.
My Wikipedia article was deleted.
Oh really?
Oh, really? Oh, let me
How
see.
come?
it.
Well, I don't fucking know.
Pantelis.
You could link to. It used to have a link from Mike's thing because it says 2 drink minimum with Pantelis, and then you click on Pantelis and it will go to mine. And then they
Oh,
deleted it.
no, that's Pantelis.
No, they deleted it. I know. No one's going to create
Pantelis
another one.
horn.
We
No.
should get someone, if someone's listening, to start a new one.
Oh, two drink.
anyone-
Bro, I type in two drink and our show comes up first. Two
Yeah.
drink minimum Wikipedia. I never checked these.
Wikipedia has a 2-drink minimum.
They don't have a Wikipedia for 2-drink minimum, do they?
Oh my God.
Do they?
They no,
And then
that's
it's going to
not-
be a 2-drink minimum is the minimum you need to drink in
At
a
a
bar
comedy
at a
club, yeah.
comedy
Nah,
club.
it's some tonight. Wayne Kratz live album.
Oh shit! Are we getting Wayne Kratz tonight?
Wayne Krantz.
We're going to get Kratz tonight like crazy. Let's Wayne Kratz tonight.
Let's see me.
Obviously, you don't have a fucking Wikipedia, bro.
It's just the ancient Greek god.
Oh
of
shit!
Greece.
I'm an
That's
ancient Greek god.
disappointing.
I've been around for years. I was unaware. I don't know who wrote this, but thank you, sirs of the internet. Thank you, dorks. Yeah, the bikers are fucking badass.
Yeah,
No.
it's crazy though. But see, you read it and it's not as bad as it was because they still
It was
leave.
worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they still leave the suicidal. But I think what helps me now is that I won at the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
So, but at first it was just like the mocking of Jeremy Gabriel. Mike Ward mocked Jeremy Gabriel, and then Jeremy Gabriel was suicidal.
Yeah, that's what it
So then
seemed
I
like.
was like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that's not good. I don't think that's good. Like
That
even
doesn't cast me
people
in the best light.
people that like dark humor. You don't want to go
Kill
that guy. Oh, a little boy wanted to kill himself because of his joke. I want to go see him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's not what happened.
Yeah.
When did that change? When did they start saying that? Because that was crazy.
I don't know, but what I do believe is though, like he definitely was suicidal for a while after, because even I was suicidal.
Yeah.
So he went through probably the same thing, even more than me, because like.
But that was only because the media blew that shit up.
Because at first, like, it was about 50-50. So the people that hated him big time. People that hated me big time. So we got a bunch of hate. And then over the years, like, my hate kind of went away and his hate kind of grew. So it must have been rough for him. Like, he must have had people just fucking whatever he'd try to do, just writing, you're a piece of garbage.
Fuck.
I'm sure in real life, no one, because even me, like during the hard part, the rough part, I only had like 1 or 2 people say shit to me in public. But most people are fucking scared in real
Yeah.
life, so they shut the fuck up. But
Yeah, they're normally big
Yeah.
and tough behind the
Yeah.
screen. Yeah.
but I have
Keyboard
one
warriors.
lady, and I was happy the way I acted because one of the guys, I think I told you this, but I was at the Porter Airport, you know, the one downtown Toronto, and it's like 7 a.m, super early, and I go to get my breakfast, and there's a man at the bar, and he's just looking at me, and he's like,
It's just shifting his
and
face.
he's just doing this, and I'm like, what? And he goes, it's terrible. It's terrible. And I go, no, it's not that bad, because I thought he was talking about the fucking quality of the food. I was like, no, it's not bad. It's not bad. And he goes, it's terrible what you did to that child. And then I was
you
like,
sound like
oh,
a
for
rapist.
fuck's
sake,
sake. So
man.
I grabbed my things. And then, like, I don't think I had food. I think I just had a drink. So I had my drink, and then I go pee, and then I come back, and I go, I'm going to go eat and see if that fucking crazy man is still there. And I show up, and he has 3 beers, like 2 empties and 1, and he's just drinking. And you could tell he was drinking just to fucking get the anger down. And he was like...
But why was he mad?
He's
It
getting
didn't
drunk. He's
concern
getting
him.
mad because he's got the fucking devil on his plane.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy's mental. And then about the same time, I was at the grocery store, and there was this lady, and then she was just, she didn't say the same thing. I forget what she said, but she was just staring at me, and I was like, okay, and so I was like, what do you want? What do you want? And then she was like, nothing. And I was like, exactly, nothing. Like, I was more aggressive
I'm not
with
gonna
the
fight
lady.
the man, but I'll fight you, lady.
I'll fight you. Look, that old guy drinking, he can fuck me up. So I'm going to be very polite. But you fucking bit. I'm going to take my belt off.
We're going 1950 style, bitch.
You're going to see, I can hurt children and ladies.
Yeah. Like a classic dude.
I'm an old school piece of shit.
Oh my god. You're gonna go kitchen, grocery store, hospital.
Yeah.
The trifecta.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Yeah, you
shit.
get sometimes you get these extremists.
Yeah, I think that the hard thing is, and that's what I tell whenever anyone's gets caught in a kind of a scandal, I tell them online, if you just read the comments online, you think everyone hates you. In real life, people don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like even a guy like, you know, like someone that's really controversial, like a Steven Crowder, like online people are like, you fucking bastard. The half the people love him, half the people hate him. I'm sure when he goes to the grocery store, he must get looks, but no one tells him anything.
No, probably
No
not.
one, you know, they just go, I saw Steven Crowder and I don't like him.
Maybe the wife thing got him more heat though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that made the people that liked him like him less.
Yeah.
Yeah, because whenever you hear shit like that, you're like, oh, I'm not
Yeah,
too
it was
sure.
a bit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Poseidon found that I think
She was
got him
pregnant
more
and
hate.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to take care of her when
Because I
she's
think
very
the
fragile.
content stuff, whatever you make, or yeah, you're gonna have people that like hate
Yeah.
you, but they're not gonna. But I think that might have been where some people were like, all right, now if I see him, I'm gonna be extreme. That probably set some people.
Is he still doing his show?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's on Rumble.
But all of his crew kind of left, right?
A lot of them. Landau
Okay.
left. I was talking to Landau. He left.
Yeah.
He's doing his own thing.
Yeah, I almost did his show because he's gonna do a new show for Blaze.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to be in Austin, so I was gonna go to Dallas to do a show.
would've been amazing.
And then I didn't go because the only thing, like, I was supposed to. Sorry for burping in the mic, but I was supposed to do LA a couple podcasts, and there were 3 big podcasts on hold, and then the none of them confirmed. So I was like, I'm not gonna
Go there for nothing.
go to LA just to hang out and then go to Austin just to do a spot at Rogan's Club. Like, I want to do Rogan's Club, but I'm not going to fly out just for that. So
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to go to New York. So I'm like, he told me that he wanted us both on.
Who?
And Landau. And
Oh, yeah.
the Blaze would pay. Like, they're going to pay for our airfare and the whole
I'm
thing.
down. I want to.
Yeah.
I want to actually talk to Blaze. I
Okay.
got some ideas.
Okay.
Anyways, Mike, listen. This is the last chance people have to see you in Toronto. Did
Yeah.
you know that?
I did know that.
Tickets on sale right now. MikeWard.ca. Mike Ward is doing his award-winning Mike Ward Noir 1 hour of stand-up comedy. Mike Ward Black in English.
Yeah.
Mike Ward in Spanish. It'll be Salma Hayek. It'll be Hayek in Spanish.
And it's a show that I wrote when I was in my depression. It's a show, kind of the opening is all about the Human Rights Commission, and I think it's the best bit I've done in my life. Like, I'm so happy about that bit. And I was sad when that was a bit I wrote in French, and I really liked it. And then when the tour ended, I was like, oh fuck, I can't wait to do this bit again in English in front of people that have never heard the bit. So I'm so happy.
Oh, Toronto's in for a treat.
Just for that, it's going to be amazing.
July the 7th at the Great Hall.
At the Great Hall, and then July 8th in French, Sous-Écoute at the Comedy Bar.
Very exciting stuff. If you want to catch up on Sous-Écoute, patreon.com/Sous-Écoute. Catch the entire back catalog of, again, the award-winning Sous-Écoute, the number 1 French language comedy podcast on the planet. If you want to follow Poseidon, do so discreetly. The Poseidon69 on Twitter and on Instagram. His website is IamPoseidon.com. All of my stuff are on PantelisComedy.com. Patreon.com/Pantelis. We have many podcasts. We have the Intellectuals. We've got the Pantelis podcast. We
got
have the
so
French
much
cast.
shit.
Oh, so much shit.
There's no other Patreon with so much bang for your buck.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm always posting
You're
shit.
just banging.
Yeah, I'm just banging my OnlyFans. We have that happening. Many shows this summer. Between me and Mike, there's something for you to do almost every day of the goddamn week. So check all that stuff out. Bordel Tuesday nights, comedy in English. Wednesdays I got Comfort Zone. We've got Les Rebelles twice this summer.
I'm
Huge
hosting the Nasty Show just for laughs.
This Nasty Show I think is going to kick so much ass because you're hosting it. It's going to be sold out guaranteed. It's going to be fun shows. I'm doing an outdoor show with Preach and Emil at the
that's
festival.
gonna be awesome.
There's going to be some fun to be had. So thank you all and go fuck yourselves.